so it's finally dry enough for me to take the car for a spin. So what I'm going to do is just go for a little drive just to warm it up a bit, and then I shall give her some beans and give you my honest impressions, and we'll record some sound clips as well. Actually, I might just play the cold start right now. Right then, so she's warmed up nicely. Time to give her some beans. Gosh, she definitely feels like she accelerates quicker. A lot louder as well. Hopefully you can pick up on the difference in the noise. It's so much louder. Not in a bad way. It just sounds awesome now. So what I put on screen now, it looks like I've been doing my maths homework, but basically I didn't have a dyno printout with the line from when I did my DIY intake and M2 backbox and a Marlin ECU, and then to be able to compare to the latest one, which is, you know, the 2 different manifolds and the rest of the M2 exhaust and the remap. So I've had to draw them on a bit of graph paper so you can actually compare them. So you can see it's kind of, it's only like sort of 5 horsepower or so increase through the revs. But when you get to about 7,000 RPM, it just suddenly jumps up. By the time you get to about 7,500 RPM, it's about, I think it's about 19 horsepower more when you get to the peak power. So it's quite a lot. If you've just got a daily FN2, you might not want to go for the same setup, because you probably want something that's going to give you the mid-range power. But it's probably more of a setup for like a track car or a race car, because you know you're going to be up at the top RPM all the time. Right then, just give her a little blast again. Right, so the last little comparison I'm going to do is the tunnel. It's only a little tunnel, but it's still a tunnel. So yeah, let's give it a go. Just wind the window down a little bit. With that noise, it's quite addictive just putting your foot down. Just have one little last portion of beans. Just wait for the cyclist to get out of the way. I don't want to scare him. give a little review of the work I've had done. So the sound is incredible. I absolutely love the sound. The power is really cool. Like I said before, if you probably want some mid-range power, you might maybe try and think of some different setup, maybe a different intake manifold. So I think the RRC is known for giving top-end power. So I've been to work a couple of times and I've just been sitting on the motorway at 70. It doesn't drone at all. I think that's because I've got the resonated M2. If you went for the non-res, you might get a bit of drone. I mean, it's louder like you'd expect, but it doesn't seem to drone in my opinion anyway. Did I have any issues? The heat shield that was kind of where the midsection is, that had worn away like they always do. So I just had to stick some great big washers on that, and that sorted that out. There is a part of the chassis where it's kind of below where I'm sitting, and the exhaust was tapping that at a certain RPM. So what I did, that little section, I just wrapped a little bit of the heat wrap that you'd normally put on exhausts, and that stopped that. So yeah, happy days, nice easy fixes. So that's it from this episode. I've been meaning to do this for a couple of weeks, but it's just been raining constantly. It's finally got a Saturday where it's dry, so I can finally record this. I'm trying to do some draggy times as well, so if that all goes according to plan, then hopefully there'll be a video on that soon. As for this one, thanks for watching as always. I really appreciate it, guys. If you're thinking about subscribing, please do. That'd mean the world to me. I'm kind of approaching 920, so I'd love to get to 1,000, the magical 1,000. But yeah, so chuck a comment down below, hit your notifications bell, and I shall see you on the next one.